Are you the one that found the ear?
There's only one way to describe movies such as Blue Velvet, wild at heart, Lynchian. Born in Missoula, Montana, young David Lynch, a literal Boy Scout raised by his loving parents, showed an empathy for the strange with his early films, Eraserhead and The Elephant Man.
I'm not an animal. I am a human being.
Elephant Man's success led him to make the first Dune film.
He chose to make the first version of Dune as a, Victorian nightmare with exaggerated grotesqueries. It's totally his work.
Long live the fighter!
It flopped, but Lynch doubled down, serving up his twisted version of Suburbia, Blue Velvet.
It was surreal. It was sexual but dark, and all of these elements.
Whether it was Nicolas Cage, Dennis Hopper, or Naomi Watts, starring in a Lynch film changed careers.
That's Lynch. That's Lynch seeing people and finding things in them just by holding his camera and refusing to look away.
Lynch also shaped the small screen with his mix of the mysterious and mundane in the Twin Peaks TV series. But there was another side to Lynch. He was your lovably weird grandpa who recorded weather reports.
Golden sunshine all along the way.
And preached the power of transcendental meditation.
I love going into another world. I love to catch ideas.
His message resonated with celebrities and creators of all kinds.
There really is this through line that exists between mindfulness, in whatever capacity you do it, and art.
Lynch had been diagnosed with emphysema. His family announced his death online, saying, "There's a big hole in the world now that he's no longer with us. But as he would say, keep your eye on the donut and not the hole." David Lynch was 78. Eli Glaster, CBC News, Toronto.
So you heard it for yourself. R.I.P. David Lynch, visionary filmmaker behind Twin Peaks, which they went over there, and Mulholland Drive. Again, R.I.P. at age 78. Mulholland Drive, I guess, this film right here, best understood as a dream sequence in which elements of the real story are explored in heightened or distorted ways. And, they say that this character, this guy was strange, right? As they like to say, and maybe a lot of times with these directors and such, right? Here's Twin Peaks. An idiosyncratic FBI agent investigates the murder of a young woman in the even more, oh God, I hate that word, idiosyncratic. Am I saying that right? But in the town of Twin Peaks right here. And this is kind of what I'm going to focus on in this breakdown. Let me go back there. A crime drama mixed with healthy doses of the surreal. This series is about FBI agent Dale Cooper, who travels to the small logging town of Twin Peaks to solve the murder of seemingly innocent high schooler Laura Palmer. Almost nothing is as it seems. However, in the show, sometimes eerie visuals, oddball characters, and wild dream sequences drive the point home. Let's go back over here. Let's pull this up. And, many other films. But look, remember, I just did this breakdown right here. This is why this is amazing, y'all. When I first heard this news of this R.I.P. David Lynch, I was like, holy crap, because I just did this story right here. You can check it in my video section. Reality TV star Chase Chrisley accused of slapping a Twin Peaks bar manager in Atlanta. Kind of like a sports bar, maybe / restaurant or whatever. But isn't that amazing, man, that it's called Twin Peaks? And now the filmmaker behind Twin Peaks passes? I mean, come on, right? That's a little bit too obvious that there's something more sinister going on here, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? And you see right there, Twin Peaks, and then this bar, Twin Peaks. What are the odds the show and then that bar are going to be in trending stories like that, just days apart? Okay, so this guy dies in his 79th year of life, okay? And his full name equals 79 in gematria. You're born and you're 0, you live a year, you turn 1, but it's your second year of life. So 79th year of life, David Keith Lynch equals 79 in reverse reduction. You see the chart breakdown right there? And check this out. Even David Keith Lynch, ABC 123, you just apply it like that. 155, and this is a filmmaker 155 in the reverse cipher. Lynch broke through in the 70s with the surreal Eraserhead and rarely failed to startle and inspire audiences. Look at how Eraserhead has the 48 like David Lynch in reduction. Now notice the birthday and the death day here. Okay, so you're telling me once again that you get a death day right before the birthday. Okay? Look at how close that was. But you want to see something else? You could say it's strange. You can say it was just an error and they corrected it. They changed his death date. You see that? So apparently now he died January 15, but you see I caught it that they had January 16 right there. You see that? So it's like I said, he still dies just before his birthday, right? But we get two death dates, and again it's changed. I think it's some computer that changes it because these numbers line up in a certain way, you understand? I'm going to show you how it doesn't matter which death day you give us. Okay, it's still gonna connect by the numbers, and once again kind of shines a light, and everyone should ask the question, what's up with this number system? What's up with this language? What's up with this code, which is called gematria, right? Look at this. So you get R.I.P. January 16. Now it's changed to January 15. Notice how he's 5'11". So you get the 115 with the new death date, and 5'11", you get the 5 and the 11 again. But look, that's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. You see that right there? Right? And isn't that interesting because his last name is Lynch? Okay? Right? You see that right there? Lynch L. Luther King Jr. Luther L. And if you don't know what Lynch is referring to, what does it mean if you lynch somebody? Look, of a mob, kill someone, especially by hanging. You see that right there? What's up with that? You see that? And there's an example. Her father had been lynched for a crime he didn't commit. Did black people used to get lynched? You see this? White Americans used lynching to terrorize and control black people. This dude's last name is Lynch, and now his death date is on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Come on, man, right? And I'm just reporting this stuff. Okay, I'm just reporting the information here from the news, what Google has provided. You understand? And you tell me what's up with that. And again, with the language, Lynch, Luther. And you see King and the SCLC worked with NAACP and other civil rights groups to organize the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, which attracted 250,000 people to rally for the civil and economic rights of Black Americans in the nation's capital. So everything is by the language. Even, and these letters have the numerical values attached to them. So like letters are numbers, right? This is a code. Even that 250,000 people, like 25, we are now in the year 2025. You understand? Okay, so notice the birthday, January 20th for David Lynch. Let me know if you think that's a coincidence. That's the United States presidential inauguration. 1/20. Look at that right there. They left the birthday, I guess, that's going to stay January 20, right? January 20 right there. Inauguration. You see that right there? Okay, and I could go like deeper on that. Think about the current elect. He's also born in 1946. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, right? Twin Peaks. Think about those two buildings, they'll call towers, right? Twin. Think about that. Think about TRUMP tower. Okay, again, this is all by the language. Okay? And you see that inauguration date 1/20, the birthday of David Lynch. Look at how his birthday, right? 1/20, 20th day of the first month. Well, David Lynch equals 102. Look at it from right to left. 21. You see that right there? ABC 1, 2, 3. Like the 20th day of the first month. You see that? So, they like to connect the lynching with the United States and this history that they say of what happened with Black Americans, right? Lynch, Luther. Look, lynching, King. Again, it's all with the language. You see how that rhymes? Lynching, King, Luther King, lynching, right? You know what I'm saying? And even David equals 40 right there. What else equals 40, y'all? US, United States, and USA. Okay? US 40, USA 40, United States 40. You see that? When David equals 40, and this is very fresh. I just got done putting this together. I almost blew my lid when I saw this trending once I noticed the Twin Peaks thing. Okay, and there's Twin Peaks, right? So notice Twin Peaks first episode date, 4/8, April 8, and I pulled this from that breakdown of the slapping of the bar manager at the Twin Peaks bar, restaurant, whatever it was. by the reality star Chase Chrisley. The current elect is also a reality TV star, right? But look, Twin Peaks first episode date 4/8, April 8. Let's go back here. Don't forget, Eraserhead 48, David Lynch 48. Reduction cipher, only 4 ciphers I used to show you. Undeniable. Now notice how Twin Peaks in the United States ended on June 10th, 1991. Look at the June 10th. You see the 6 and the 1? Well, you don't see the 6, but you know June is the 6th month. So you get a 6 and a 1. Cancel out that 0 in numerology. Notice how it says up there 48 episodes over 3 seasons. Another 48 up there. But anyways, look at the June 10th, like 6/1. Remember, originally, the death date, the 16th day of the first month, 1/6/1. You see that? Right? So you get those same numbers, but we're not done because the bar slapping by the reality star at the Twin Peaks bar, look at this. Chase Chrisley, look at how that was on January 6th, 1/6. His birthday is the first day of the 6th month. Reality TV star equals 161 in reverse. All of this stuff is connected. I connected that because this show was called Chrisley Knows Best, that this dude was in right here. I connected it with Hogan Knows Best, Hollywood Hulk Hogan trending, LA, Hollywood on fire. And there was 16s all over that. Hulk equals 16, wrestling equals 116. And it was 1/6 that Hulk Hogan got booed. The other reality TV star in the Raw debut on Netflix. You get 16 numerology, obviously, here with Chase Chrisley's birthday and the slapping incident. I mean, come on, man, right? Absolutely amazing. Let me refresh this and then play this video, if possible. Refreshing it seems to kick the audio back in, so hopefully we get audio.
David Lynch, the avant-garde director who brought us a string of surreal offbeat films and a top TV mystery series, has died. Here's CBS's Nikki Batiste.
A visionary in life and work, David Lynch was known for his magical mind.
I like darkness and confusion and
kind of looks like Matthew Perry of Friends. R.I.P. to him.
Absurdity, but I like to know that there could be a little door that you could go out into a safe, light area of happiness.
It was the 1990s mystery series Twin Peaks that first brought Lynch to television, but by then he had attracted a following in film. With dark, quirky work such as Eraserhead in the 1970s.
I mean, what kind of mind does it take to come up with that? That's interesting, isn't it?
The 1970s. Blue Velvet, starring Isabella Rossellini and Dennis Hopper in the 80s.
And again, I hope you can hear this. You know, there's just like 19 more seconds, if not, but...
From David Lynch.
And 2001's Mulholland Drive, which is widely...
Ooh, look at the 119 right there. With the 911. That's interesting because they said 2001. Think about that date.
Drive, which is widely considered his masterpiece. Lynch publicly discussed his battle with emphysema brought on by many years...
My bad if... Yeah, you heard that in the video earlier, but my bad if I didn't say it. So they said he struggled with emphysema, right? And let me look at this.
Of smoking, but his family did not disclose his cause of death. Nikki Batiste, CBS News. His battle with emphysema brought on by many years of smoking, but his family did not disclose his cause of death. Nikki Battiste, CBS News, New York.
Okay, so battled emphysema, many years of smoking, but they didn't disclose how he died, I guess. Right? And we're getting that a lot too, where it's like no cause of death given, and we probably won't hear nothing. Maybe later on they'll let us know, but damn, right? That's everything I entered. Even emphysema has the 105 right there. Let me make sure I'm recording still. Even emphysema. Okay, we're good. Even emphysema has the 105. Remember they changed his death date to the 15th day of the first month. So 5s and 1s. And I don't think I mentioned it earlier. David Keith Lynch, I showed you 155 like filmmaker. So that syncs up with his new death date as well, the 15th day of the first month. Even David Lynch equals 51. And again, they changed his death date to the 15th day of the first month, right? So damn, I mean, that new connection with the new R.I.P date, pretty damn amazing, man. With the Lynch name and synced up with MLK Jr. And then that inauguration birthday, man. Come on, dude. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all get to view this. Hopefully many get to view this. Because again, this exposes a lot, man. Right? And I'm glad to be super repetitive and give you all this information. I'm just going to scan down the article just to see if there's anything big time that pops. You know, known for many movies, films, whatever, shows, the show Twin Peaks. I just want to see if any other numbers. That's interesting. Elephant Man. Look at that right there, isn't it? Republican logo. Look, elephant. That's amazing with his birthday. Isn't that amazing? With his birthday on inauguration day, January 20th. That's absolutely amazing because the Republican won, right? That's freaking amazing. I just caught that. This is why we scan the article. Again, this is all with the language, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, even this movie Blue Velvet, blue represents Democrat. That's amazing. And then you see elephant right below right there. Damn, right? Okay, so hopefully saying that still keeps me in the algorithm. You know, as I'm trying to get this information out there, I'm not getting paid to do this. Look at, we get paragraph after paragraph. But what I told you was the most valuable information here, okay, y'all? This stuff is completely done by a code. And I forgot to mention, look at Bob Uecker, Mr. Baseball. He his birthday, he passed again right before his birthday. And his birthday is 126. So the 126 pops up once again because we get a 126 here, which I didn't mention. Where's it at? It's in there somewhere. Oh, Blue Velvet. I guess this film equals 126 to sync up with Bob Uecker's birthday, 126. Kobe Bryant's R.I.P. date right around the corner, and that is January 26, 126. The number keeps popping up, and there it is again with very little I entered there. Even Twin Peaks equals 125, which is just one short of 126. So that's definitely something that needs to be noted. If you're new watching me, watch my last 5, 6, 7 videos. There may be one live in there included. Watch them. You're going to see that 126. You're going to see me refer to it many times. And it's not a coincidence that it keeps popping up. That date is right around the corner. And now we get the R.I.P. of Mr. Baseball, Bob Uecker. And his birthday is 126. Again, passing right before his birthday. Okay? So none of this stuff is a coincidence. There's a lot of numbers out there. What are the chances it's going to land and connect like this every time? You know, there's always more, okay, y'all? But I think I'm comfortable leaving it there. Again, I don't mind being repetitive because this is the best information in the world. We live in a scripted world. If anybody's like fans of these characters, you know, don't get offended, but your favorite celebrities, all of these characters on the stage, they're all just playing out a story and a role, you understand? And I think it's a distraction from this chaotic world we can live in. You know what I mean? Distractions, right? Because there's a lot of things in our own lives that probably should be addressed, and a lot of things we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, you understand? So everybody just try to stay positive out there. Everything is going to balance, I guess, but it's all scripted like that. Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe we should be able to work hard and succeed a little more in life rather than all of the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm here to tell you, we don't control pretty damn, they say that we do, but we don't control a lot of this stuff, okay? So, with all of that being said, David Lynch, visionary filmmaker behind Twin Peaks and Mulholland Drive, and a lot of other stuff, right? But Twin Peaks, I wanted to focus on especially. But R.I.P. at age 78, man. Okay, completely by this code and this magic spell that we're under. Shout out to y'all. Daily Decodes 812 here. Check out all the links on the homepage. Active on 4 channels, okay? And I have 2 retired, but check out all the information that I put out there. Just know you got it from me. Until next time, peace.